If Kamala Harris doesn't do NATO like Brandon did NATO, I'm not voting for her. As a matter of fact, even if she does do NATO, I'm still not voting for her. Oh, shit. Joe Rogan.
Whoever's helping her, whoever's coaching her, whoever's the puppet master running the strings,
yeah,
you know, fucking.
We should all call the campaign and say they're from Erie County, Pennsylvania, and won't vote for her unless she goes left. No, you should call her and say you're from Erie County, Pennsylvania, and say if she doesn't do NATO, you're not voting for her, and just hang up. Just do that. That's me. That's my take. If Kamala Harris doesn't do NATO like Brandon did NATO, I'm not voting for her. As a matter of fact, even if she does do NATO, I'm still not voting for her. Why? Because I'm voting for Joseph Robinette Biden, okay? The real president. The current president. It's really fucked up what they did to him. I was one of the 14 million voters, okay? That's right. I'm saying it.
An amazing job.
She did a great job.
They did an amazing job from the moment Biden drops out, forcing Biden to drop out. Right, whatever they're doing, whoever's writing those speeches, getting her to deliver them, coaching her, she's nailing it. She nailed that one speech. She's like, "Say it to my face."
Oh yeah,
everybody's cheering.
Yeah, she nailed it, dude.
And then
also remember the New York Times did a study after 2020 that determined real undecided voters were a myth. Almost everyone they studied already had selected their vote early. The reason they were undecided is they were undecided why they are voting for that person. So they work backwards to justify it later using what the candidates do/say.
And last night, to me, when I was like, oh my God, this is jujitsu, where she's like, if you go to his rallies, his crowds are boring, they're tired, they all leave her. My crowds are the best crowds. I have the #1 crowd. He couldn't help himself.
And she got him. She baited him on that. She walked him right into it.
100%. 100%. See, the difference in that debate was not a difference in like who's going to have better policies, who's going to be better for the country. The difference in the debate, in my opinion, was who was better prepared. She was way better prepared.
Yeah, dude, Trump totally has better policies. I love when people just say this because like Kamala Harris objectively policyless, but it's not like Trump has any fucking policies either. What is this fucking idiotic double standard that every smart thinker always posts about? Like they're always chirping about this shit.
Yeah.
And even when it came to answering tough questions, instead of answering, she would just say things that she believes.
Yeah, sure.
And they sounded real good.
Yeah, that's
the soundbite.
That's called being a savvy politician.
It's also called being someone who's working with a team versus someone who's like, they said Trump, that deal was the best deal. They've never seen a deal like this before. They said, how did you put that deal together?
People thought that was just brilliant. Yeah, I know. It's like
he's not working with a team that's like, I mean, I know he's doing like mock debates. I know he did one with, I think he did one with Tulsi Gabbard, but someone needs to like tell him, like, you've got these tiny little windows and you should have all the words ready for those windows.
He started
there should be no repeating things.
COVID would have never happened if Trump was president. That's fire. Bro, do you really need to run so many ads? You're already a millionaire. I'm trying to learn about leftist policies and I'm inundated, assaulted by capitalist framing and societal conditioning. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm a capitalist. I love capitalism. Capitalism is when you run ads. Socialism is when no ad. The friend who's too woke? Yeah. Shut up, nerd. Genuine question. Why do you shit on NATO so hard? Is it the Western imperialism? Are there other reasons? Excuse me. You are talking to the only eligible NATO voter right now because the last NATO voter is now in federal prison. Okay? How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you come here and tell me that I shit on NATO so hard? I love NATO and the Nazi generals that were in charge of it, that Americans put into positions of power, and also all the fascist groups that they worked with in Western Europe, and also in Turkey. I love the ultra-nationalist Grey Wolves that were propped up by NATO to operate as a right-wing paramilitary death squad in my country. Okay? I love that. I'm a fan of that. I'm a radical NATOist, and that's why I'm voting for Biden.
Then Huey Burns is in Michigan, where the former president will campaign today.